Thank you so much for joining my YouTube channel. It's me, that insurance chick. Now let's talk about cons. I'm sure that's why a lot of us are here. We want to know what could potentially go wrong if I become an insurance agent. And you're right, there are things that can go wrong. But I personally don't think the cons outweigh the pros. So con number one, chargebacks. So whenever you are in a sales related position and you're paid for a service or you're paid for a product that you sold, if the customer is not happy with the product or they don't keep the product for the time span that they said that they would, you would get a chargeback. What it would look like on a commission report, like let's say you made $1,000 in commission this month. That just means, okay, instead of getting your full $1,000 commission that month from your new business, you're now only going to get $900 because, you have to pay the company back for Sarah, and that's your chargeback. So it's your commission less your chargeback, and that's what you get paid for that month. And honestly, I tell you, it's not that bad. Most days, I don't even look at my chargebacks because they're so minute. Some months, oh my gosh, like 3 months ago, I had the most chargebacks I've ever had in my career. And like I said, I've been in insurance for 4 years, and that was the first time I was like, okay, and honestly, it was only a couple $100. And so trust me, just don't let that con be the reason you don't join. Con number two, it is meticulous. It requires you to learn a lot. I say, in fact, that it is a trade that you never stop learning. I, to this day, am looking up videos. I'm still having to call my help center. I still call on my agent to ask questions. It is something that is so much knowledge to absorb. If you're not the type of person who likes to learn, or you like to be complacent and just kind of come in and do the same thing, this may not be something for you, because it keeps you on your toes. There's always something new to learn. There's many details that it involves. And because you're typically dealing with people's money, you're selling a promise for a company, there is liability that can be associated with you, like misinforming or just not knowing what you're talking about. So I would say that can discourage some people, just the broad amount of knowledge that you need to know. That could be discouraging. However, I'll tell you this, please don't let that discourage you too much from becoming an insurance agent, because most people who are training you, they've already gone through the process. They know that it's a lot to learn, and honestly, you take it day by day. Every single day that you're coming into work, every single day that you're talking to someone new, every situation is a learning experience. And if you can look at it like that, then you'll do well in this industry. So yes, it's a con, but also maybe it's a plus. All right, con number three would definitely have to be the fact that your income is although it is unlimited, it's also very unpredictable. And that's it, with any sales related position, you have to constantly be making sales in order to secure your paycheck. Now, of course, there are different commission structures depending on which agency you decide to go with or which agent you're working under, whether or not you're going to be a captive agent or if you're going to be independent. There are different commission structures. Like sometimes you can work for a flat fee and then you get a percentage of whatever product you sell. I've had jobs where I was 100% commission, where there was no flat rate, and I had to hustle. Now, both of which can be very, very lucrative, but I could say that's a con, because if you are like me, where you're a mother or you have other people relying on you, just dependents in general, you have bills that definitely need to be paid, it could be kind of scary, kind of stepping out and just taking a shot on yourself and taking on a career that has a fluctuating income. So I guess fluctuating income could be a pro or con, because you could have a $10,000 month, but on the other side you could also have a $2,000 month. So it really is up to you. But if you're the type of person that's a hustler, you are a self-starter, you are a go-getter, then things like that don't scare you. You simply will do what you need to do and talk to the amount of people that you need to talk to get the job done. Con number 4 is you constantly have to be seeking out new business. Because of con number 3, your money will fluctuate greatly and start to decline if you're not investing time and money or resources into developing new leads, new clientele. So that means that you may have to spend time going to networking events. You have to find what works for you, whether it's a networking event, if it is purchasing internet leads, which are not all the time very successful, if it's marketing to your close family and friends. It's just always a constant, I don't want to say a rat race, because that has a connotation associated with it, but sometimes it can feel that way, where you're always looking for new people to talk to. And that's why it's very good to get things like referrals in this business are going to save you a ton of time. And just being creative, like getting centers of influence. And if you don't know what that is, actually let me know in the comments if you would like for me to do a video on some different marketing techniques where you can attract different clients. I'd be happy to. The time and the money that you have to put into constantly getting new customers, it could seem like a con to some people, because if you don't have a really good strategy, it'll be very easy to burn out. And that is all. Hopefully I didn't scare you away. Overall, the insurance industry, honestly, I'm in love with it. I wouldn't have it any other way. You're doing something beautiful. You are helping people to understand something is very important. Honestly, not many people pass that insurance exam. So whether you are one that is looking to become an insurance agent or you're already an insurance agent, I think that you should pursue it with your whole heart. There is so much reward in just in providing people with a service and giving them advice, and honestly, even a friend, a listening ear. It's so rewarding. I think that you'd love it. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any other video topics that you would like for me to cover, then please do comment them below. Engage, and please show your support by simply giving a like. And also, before you head on out, just go ahead and click that subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds. All right, guys, thank you so much. That Insurance Chick is out.